In this Mailchimp tutorial, you're going to learn step by step how to set up your email marketing with Mailchimp the right way. We're going to cover every single step from first signing up to creating your landing page and email marketing campaign with a blank template, and then all the way to publishing and sending out your first email. So even if you have zero experience with Mailchimp or email marketing, but want to have a successful email marketing campaign for yourself, your business, or your clients, then this video is right for you. And you can trust me on this because I've personally got over 8 years of email marketing experience. So first, click on the description of this video or go to this link where you'll be able to get a 14-day free trial with Mailchimp and my special discount if you continue to use them. Later in this video, I will give you special access to my 8-step guide to creating lead magnets that convert if you decide to pick up Mailchimp through my special link below. This resource will help you start a powerful, high-converting email marketing campaign that gets you the leads you need for your business. So from this page, click on Get Started. You'll be taken to their pricing page where you can see the number of contacts for the price it will cost on each of the plans. There's Premium, Standard, Essentials, and the free plan you can start with. Now, the biggest difference between these plans is going to be the marketing automation flows. You can see these top plans have up to 200 flows, where Essential is 4 and the free doesn't have it. This will be important for you to have later on, but you can always upgrade at a later time. Another useful features on these paid plans would be audiences. Premium has unlimited and Standards have 5, Essential has 3, and the free only has 1 audience type. This is a very useful feature to have because it segments out different audiences from different ways of collecting your emails. So for example, if you get email leads from YouTube and from Instagram and you want to separate them, you can do this with segmentation, and I'll show you later in the video. Once again, I suggest just starting on the free. One last consideration is the number of contacts. If you have more contacts, it's going to cost you more money, and the free plan only allows you up to 500 contacts. So if you have less than that, then go to the free plan and click on sign up. Now enter in your business email, username and password that you want to sign up with. And click sign up. You'll next need to verify your email address. So go to your inbox, find that email, and click on activate account. And once you're approved, you'll be taken to this page where you will enter more of your personal details here. Fill that out. Then click next. Now you need to add in your official physical address here. This is required by law, so make sure you put in the right information. Then click next. And now choose which of these best fits your organization. You can skip it, but I recommend you answer it so that Mailchimp can personalize the service for you. So click on media, content, or software, then click next. Now choose the most appropriate goal for your Mailchimp. And for me is grow my list of email subscribers, then click next. What's the most important features to you? Automation, email templates, and landing pages. And then I'll click next again. This is a cool feature to put in. So if you have a website, then add that in and Mailchimp will pull out your logo and colors from your website for you. Click next. Pick your industry. Click confirm. And choose how many emails you plan to bring over. I'm just starting, so 0 to 500, then click next again. And now you'll be presented with this free trial page. I'm going to choose a standard plan and start the free trial so that I can show you all the features available. But if you're not ready for that, then you can always go with a free option too. So click start free trial. Entering your payment details, remember that you're not going to be charged for this. So if you don't want to pay, make sure you cancel within the 14 days and you can continue using Mailchimp on their free plan. Now click on Start Free Trial. Close this page. This is a section where you can add in your team member's email address and they can also use this Mailchimp account. But if you don't have one, then click on I'll do this later. Now, Mailchimp can guide you through this, so if you want to watch a video, you can too, but I'll skip this for now. Now, you can connect tools like Zapier or WordPress or other website providers like Wix and Squarespace, so you can collect emails easier. And we can do this at a later stage. So I'll click on do this later. Now that the sign up process is done, you'll be taken to this Mailchimp dashboard where all the magic happens. Now from the dashboard, before you do anything else, the most important step is to go here and click on profile. Then go to domains. This is where we want to add and verify our .com domain name by changing it from a generic Gmail email account to a custom domain name like my.com.com website. It is going to drastically increase your email open rates. This is very important, so I'm going to show you how to do this now. Click on add and verify domain, put in your email address, and click on send verification email. Now go and open your email, copy the verification code, and enter it in here. Click verify. Now my domain has successfully been verified. The next step is to authenticate my website name. So click on start authentication. Select your DNS provider. This is the company where you hold your domain name with. Then click next. Click next again. Now you need to copy this CNAME 1 and CNAME 2 from the dashboard of your domain name provider. Now under the DNS/name service setting of your domain name provider, we will need to input this field. Once you've added those records, we can go back to Mailchimp and click next. Now we need to add this TXT record, so we copy that again. Click add record, then go back to Mailchimp and click next once more. And now we just have to wait up to 48 hours for this to update. It will usually be less than this, but you can come back and check later. And here it is showing that my website has been authenticated successfully. This took less than 5 minutes. You can now move on to the next step. And that is to bring over your existing email subscribers from another email service provider to Mailchimp. So we can do that by clicking on audience and then click on add contacts and import contacts. Now there are 3 main ways to import contacts to Mailchimp. The first way is to connect it to another provider. So if I click continue, you can pick one of these if it's relevant to you. But if you only need to add a handful, then you can always copy and paste one by one. But what I recommend you do is to upload a file. This is a CSV file that you can download from any email provider and then upload it to Mailchimp. This is the most common way of doing it, and this is what I'll show you now. So you can click on continue, select that file that you have downloaded from another provider, then click on continue. And in the audience section, this is the only one we have. So we'll click continue again. Now this tag section is very important to add something to it. For example, if this contact list is from your old MailerLite account and you bring them over here, you can separate it so you understand where they are from by tagging it MailerLite. So this just keeps track of all your emails and where they come from. It's very important. Once you've added that in, click on continue. And now we'll need to match the fields. For example, here you can see this is automatically being inputted as email address, and that's correct. So you need to match the ones that's important to you. So for me, it's the email address, it's the location, which here is incorrect. I'll need to change to address country. And here is not the last name, it is the first name. So it's important to get this right and match them up. And for the field that you don't want to import over, you can uncheck them here. And then once you're happy with that, click on continue. And under the marketing status, then they are subscribed because they've all given you permission to add them to your list. Then click on finalize import. Click complete import. Now if there's an error, you can always view it here. Now this just means that it's a duplicate. My email already existed. So that's okay, close that. And now go click on audience dashboard. And now we can see my 3 contacts here. I can click into it here and see the full list. And you can see both of these have been tagged as MailerLite, which are the ones that I imported before via the CSV file. And the next thing we want to do is collect our subscriber emails. And there are two ways of doing it. The first is by creating a landing page. And we can do that by clicking on Create and then click on Landing Page. Now this will be a page where you collect emails and it will be hosted by Mailchimp. This is the simplest way and you don't need another hosting provider for this. Now let's go and name our landing page. Choose the audience we want to store the email in and then click on Begin. Now you'll be presented with these different templates to choose from. For me, I like to just keep things simple. We want to collect emails, so let's select this one, Grow Your List. And now we have this page to start customizing. I like to first change my image here. This is going to be a free PDF giveaway, so I'm going to put the image of the PDF cover here. Click on Upload. Click Upload here. Select your image. And there it is. Now that's too big for me, so I'm going to reduce the size like that. It's perfect. And now we're going to change the title and the text. So I'll click on my heading, go to the right-hand side, and edit the text. And I'll do the same for the body text. And now under the email address section, I want to add in a first name as well that is required. So I'll go and click here. And I want to change the text on the button, so I'll click here, change it. And now we need to change this send to page. So after you've collected their email, where do you want to send them to? So ideally you want to send them to a hosted web page that has your ebook guide in it. So you can click here, click on web address, and then you would simply enter in your website address that contains your email guide that they can download from. So if you're happy with that, click save and close. And one last thing I'd like to do is change this color button from blue to red. So I click there, go to style, scroll down until I see this blue color background. And I'm going to change it to red. Perfect, that's it. So save and close. And I'm happy with this as my landing page. It's nice and simple and it gets the message out. So once I'm happy with that, I'll click save and close. So then here's a summary page where you can check and make sure everything is good. So under page title and site icon, this is where you can edit your title of the web page and add your favicon. I'm not going to do that for here, but I'm going to keep it the same for now. So I'll click save. And now this is going to be the URL that you use to send all your leads to. Very important to copy this one and keep it somewhere. Now we can go down, and if we're happy with everything here, and you simply click on publish. And just to double check that it's working, you can click here and it'll take you to the website link. Now you can see this is my landing page that is being uploaded successfully. Now if you want a bit more control or to host this type of landing page on your own website by copying shortcodes, then you can go back to Mailchimp, click on create, and now go to the sign up form instead as the second method of collecting leads. Now you can either choose a pop-up form or embedded form. So for this case, I will use embedded form. This is where you're going to copy a snippet of code and paste it onto your own websites to collect leads. So put a name in, click on begin. Now once again, I want to first add the first name to be collected. So under form fields, click on first name and it will add it there. And if I want to change this button again, I'll go to settings to free bonus guide again. And now we would click on continue. And this is the code that you simply copy and paste it onto your own website. This gives you more freedom and customization with the layout of your own website because you can create the headings, add different images in different locations to your own liking as opposed to being limited by Mailchimp. And then you just copy this code and the email collection fields will be pasted onto there separately. And if you don't know how to do this, then you easily contact your web hosting provider and ask them how or where do I paste this code. Now that you know how to collect emails from your subscribers, the next step is to learn how to send your first email. And we can do that by clicking on Create and click on Email and then click on Regular. Give it a name. This is just for your reference. It will not show up to your customers. After you fill that out, then click on Begin. Now you're presented with 3 different options, but you can use their pre-designed templates like this fully designed template style or the basic layout. This is my personal favorite to pick one that I like and use as a template to get started, as it's going to save you a lot of time. But in this case, I'm going to show you from scratch. As I mentioned before, I like to keep things pretty simple. So this is going to be a welcome email. Keep it simple, short, and clean. So I'm going to add an image here. Click Add, Upload Image. Then set your logo. You can upload the image again or browse the image that you've already uploaded previously. Click Insert, the one you want. But if you don't want a section, you can always click on Remove Block. Now you can add sections like a heading by dragging and dropping a section from the left side into your main area here. Now insert the text you want. And now another text section already exists, but if I want to add it, I can just click on Paragraph, drag it and drop it here. Now put in the text you want. And now we can customize things like first name. So if I highlight this, go to Merge Tags, and I'll click on first name. This is going to customize each email to your subscriber with their first name here. This is a really good feature that you should take advantage of. Now you can also add other things like videos or social media links. But for this simple email, I won't do that. Okay, I'm now happy with my welcome email. And I've checked the mobile view and I'm happy with that too. So I'm ready to send out a test. It's always important to send out a test email first before you send it to your hundreds or thousands of subscribers to make sure you don't make a costly mistake. And to do that, we'll click on Send Test. And then Send Test here. Put in an email address you want to send it to. Click Send Test. Click OK. And now go check your email address for that test email. Here it is. Click on it. It looks good, except we'll need to change the heading here. So now we can go back to Mailchimp, click on Save and Exit. And under the subject line, we will change that to what we need. And click on Save. And make sure you're happy with everything. And the next thing is to check the send time. If you want to schedule it, then you can put the delivery date here and choose the one you want. But in this case, I want to send it now. So I'm going to click here and click Save. And now if you're happy with everything, then you can go to the send button here and press on that. And now it's going to confirm that I'm sending to 3 subscribers and then click Send Now. And now that you know how to send your first email with Mailchimp, the next step is to figure out how to do automations. This is very powerful. It's going to save you a lot of time and it's going to take your business to the next level. So to send automations, we can go to Create, click on Automations, and then click Create Automations. Name it, then click on Choose a Trigger. So in this case, I want to create email sequence for people who have signed up to my email list. So we're going to choose Sign Up for Email. Click Same Trigger. So essentially, when a new email gets added to my Mailchimp account, I'm going to send out a welcome email sequence to them. So if they open the first email, then they're going to continue on the sequence. But if they don't open the first welcome email, then they're going to get a re-welcome email to entice them to open the original email. Let me show you. Click on Add Step, and then click on Send Email. So this will be my welcome email. And you can pick a template and then create your email like the previous step I showed you. So let's say I've done the welcome email already. So next step is to add if/else. Then click on Email Interaction, open, select Email, Any campaign sent in the last 7 days. Click Use Segment. This means that if they open the previous email within the 7 days, then I'm going to send them this next email here. Which is the second email of the sequence. But if they did not open my first email, then they're going to get a different email, which is going to be the re-welcome email. And all this can be done without you lifting a finger once you've created the automation. And the sequence can continue on and on for days or weeks. It's very, very powerful, and you should make use of this feature. This is a quick note regarding my bonus offer to you. If you decide to get Mailchimp through my link, then you can just go here to collect the bonus. It's that simple. Now that you've become an expert in creating email funnels with Mailchimp, the next step is to build your traffic source to get valuable leads, and this next video will help you do just that. So check it out, and I'll see you over in that next tutorial.